Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm going to give you a quick rundown on how the map pick ban system works for our Mario Sluggers draft league, and specifically for playoffs. So going into it, you're going to see we have this option striker site. You can click reset as many times as you want to get a pool of stages that you like, or what we'll do is we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4. I clicked wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that's what we're going to play on. So let's say, for example, that I'll run through how this kind of works. Let's say it's me versus John, because that's going to be my first playoff game. And John has the higher seed, and so we're going to bypass the coin flip option because for playoffs we're seeded. So John has the higher seed. He gets to pick if he wants to ban first or if he wants me to ban first. And so let's say John says, "Oh, well, I'm going to ban first." So this is exactly how we've been doing it so far. Player 1, who gets the first ban, says, "Hey, I don't want to go to Bowser Castle." And then I'll say, "Okay, now it's my turn to ban. Well, I don't want to go to, if I was a real asshole, I'd say I don't want to go to Mario Stadium Night or Mario Stadium Day." And then John gets one more pick and he says, "Oh, well, I don't want to go to Donkey Kong Jungle." So then we're going to play out our game on Daisy Cruiser Night on our first game. These stages down here are locked until game 2 and after. The pool expands after game 1. So then it's important that you're going to want to keep the Option Striker site open during your whole set. So just put it off to the side or minimize it or something, because you don't want to lose your pool of stages that you have for the whole set. So let's say we go to game 2 now. We play out our game on Daisy Cruiser Night and John wins. Now it's game 2, and the winner of the last set gets to ban 3 stages from the list. Now these extra stages here are open, the counter pick options. So in another game, or in other games, like, the idea behind the counter pick stages is that they're more divisive stages that you wouldn't want available on game 1, because maybe Peach Ice Garden's a good example because it's so big. That wouldn't be a really fair map, but it's still in the game and we still want to play on it sometimes, maybe. And so maybe I would say, "Oh, well, I kind of want to go to Peach Ice Garden because John's got Bowser and he hits these balls so hard and it's harder to get home runs on Peach Ice Garden. So maybe I want to go to this one now." Now, for us, it doesn't really matter. It's just kind of a way to open up the stage pool to a bigger list as the game progresses. Since we're not using a set list, we're still going random, but that's kind of the methodology behind it. So the important part is that the loser of the last game will ultimately get to pick the map for the next game. But the winner still has some control over it. So he gets 3 bans here. And he gets to say, "Well, fuck, I don't want to go to Peach Ice Garden. We're going to ban that. And I don't want to go to Bowser Castle because that's big. And I don't want to go to DK Jungle because that map sucks." And so now he has his 3 bans. And I get to pick from any of these 4 now because I lost the last game. So I'm going to say, "You know what? The last game wasn't fair. Let's go to Mario Stadium Night." So we're going to click the next game button. It's going to ask you what map you played on, and we're going to play on Mario Stadium Night. We play that out, and let's say I win. Now there's a game 3 scenario. Because he won 1, I won 1, it's a best of 3. We need the tiebreaker match. So now, because I just won, I get to ban for John, and then he gets to pick what's left. So I'll say, "Well, I don't want to go to Mario Stadium Day. I don't want to go to Wario City Night, and I don't want to go to Peach Ice Garden." Now John gets to pick from Bowser Castle, DK Jungle, or Daisy Cruiser. Now you'll notice that these ones here are locked. These are just the maps that we've already played on. It's to make sure that we don't go back, so we keep seeing new stadiums, and the pool will slowly shrink as we keep playing out. If for some reason the site were to mess up, you can still unban these by just clicking on them, and then you can reban them under your name. I'm not going to add a way to get the lock on your own. But if something were to happen, you can still manually take control and fix that. So John gets to pick from these ones, and he says, "Okay, well, let's go to Bowser Castle." And we play it out, and then whoever wins, wins. So that's the end of the best of 3. That's kind of the methodology for how each map will play out. This is set up in such a way that if you want to play a best of 5 or even a best of 7, it would still work with the stage pool that we have here. So let's say we are doing a best of 5. We went to Bowser Castle, and John won. Now, it's my turn to pick, but he has to ban again. And the reason that the winner bans is it's to limit the pool that the loser can choose from, but the loser still gets the pick so that they have a fighting chance. So game 4, John goes, "I don't want this, I don't want this, I want this." Next game, we play it out of Mario Stadium. Now all these are locked, and you can see the pool shrinking. For game 5, you only get 2 bans because it's important that we want to leave 2 stadiums for the loser to pick from. The loser always needs to have a choice. So the ban shrinks going up. So I forget. I've lost track of who wins. But if you were to play up to game 5, then that would finally leave like a choice of 2. So it really shrinks. And if you were to do a best of 7, then you only get 1 ban for game 6. And then for game 7, it's literally between 2 and the winner doesn't get to ban any. So basically we're like running down this whole list until there's really only like 2 options left. So that's kind of the reason I set it up the way it was. If we want to adjust it and, lower the bans or increase the stage count or whatever, totally fine by me. We can discuss it. But this is just the methodology behind how I put this together, or more importantly, how I stole this from another game. Thanks.